Hello everybody, welcome to Sylvester's Fashion Art and Tarot, and today I'm going to be talking about Demna. Just in case you didn't know, Demna has been chosen to be the creative director for Gucci. And for a lot of people, they don't see his aesthetic matching with Gucci's. Because in the past for Gucci, it's been Tom Ford, then it went to, I can't think of her name, but I think it's Frida, something like that. And then it went to Alessandro Michele. I think that's how I pronounce. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And then to another person. I can't think of his name either. But I know I should have wrote this down, but I didn't. But I just wanted to do a quick reading on the situation with Demna being selected for Gucci. And the question I want to ask is, how will Demna do being the creative director for Gucci? Yeah, how will Demna do at being the creative director for Gucci? All right, so before I get started, I wanted to say I do have an Etsy shop called Sylvester's Fashion Art. Check it out, it's on Etsy. And if anyone would like to donate to the channel, the information will be below as well. Okay? All right. Holy Spirit, talk to me about Demna being the creative director for Gucci. How will he do with his first collection in July? How will Demna do at being the creative director for Gucci? Talk to me about how Demna will do as being a creative director for Gucci. Talk to me about Demna being a creative director for Gucci. His first collection will be in July. Talk to me about Demna being a creative director for Gucci. How will he do? How will he do, Spirit? To me about Demna being a creative director for Gucci. How will he do? Me about Demna being the creative director for Gucci. How well would he do? How will he do? How will he do? To me about Demna. Okay. is the outcome for Demna being the creative director for Gucci Spirit? What is his outcome? Oh wow, that popped out. All right. All right. Okay, everyone. I posed the question to Spirit: how will Demna do being the creative director for Gucci? How will he do? First card that came out is, which represents the person, is the Fool card. This represents him taking this new journey, this new path in life, this whole new direction, moving on to Gucci. So he's taking a leap of faith with it, as well as they taking a leap of faith with him. Okay, so this is a whole new journey, a whole new direction. All right, so that's what this represents. It represents him as the person. Now, what crosses him, which also represents his situation, is the Hangman. All right, so he has to see things from a different perspective of Gucci. He has to think differently. Has to really look into Gucci and what it's known for. All right, he has to see things from a whole different angle, whole different perspective, and possibly he will have to make changes based on the design aesthetic of Gucci, and somehow try to figure out how to merge his own, because he has a certain type of look that he's known for, and Gucci is another. All right, so it's like has to figure out how he's going to merge those two together, merge his design aesthetic with Gucci's design aesthetic. All right, so yeah, so he's really pondering his head of ways to create the first collection. All right, so he's probably going through a lot of ideas, maybe soul searching too, but really going through the archives and the history of Gucci and really formulating a collection that will work and also bring more sales, because they're all about making money. All right, they are corporate, so they really are about making money. So this represents the situation. All right. Okay, what he's standing on at the moment right now is the Six of Swords. So he's taking a big gamble here. He's taking everything he has, his knowledge, his ideas, and he's moving on. So there must have been some rough patches in the past, being at Balenciaga. So now it's like he's packing up everything and moving on to calmer shores. He's moving on to something that he feel will work for him, and yeah, that's what he's standing on right now. Just like the Journey card, taking a leap of faith, but he's really packing up everything, and he's just moving on. I just feel like it's time. It's time for a change. In his past is represented by the Star card. Spirit is looking after him, guiding him, working with him. Yeah, that's what I feel here. He's being spiritually guided. Yeah, they help with his creative ideas and creative flow. So, yeah, he's connected spiritually through his creativity. All right. So, but this represents his past. All right. So it has gotten him through many collections. So he's always has ideas. He's always come up with ideas, and Spirit is helping him through it. All right. Now what crowns him is the death card. And this death card is representing major change. A whole new direction, a whole new way of thinking, a whole new culture, a whole new world. It's a major change. Okay? Major transformation from how he's used to working. So now he has to work a little different when being with Gucci. Okay? So as with the hangman being in the situation, he has to think differently. That is connected with him with this death card dealing with major change. So not necessarily sure it's a good change or a bad change, but we're going to say it's a good change. All right. However, in his near future, I do get the Tower. So this is a drastic change. All right. Now, before we got the Death card, which is major transformation, we also have the Tower card, which is drastic change, major transformation. Let me look at this card a little further. Just one moment. So with this card, I get a collapse of the old way of life. I get a shocking change, a traumatic experience, major transformation, unavoidable change, release from bondage, a new job, a change in residency. So obviously he has to move. Liberation, breaking free. Yeah. So this is representing shocking, dramatic change for him. All right. So that's his near future right now. What's in his mind right now, or representing what's in his mind right now, is the Four of Pentacles. So it's like he's being conservative with his funds, his money, holding on to his money. This could be a cash cow for him with this change. So, because this card is telling me they probably have some money issues. Yeah, probably have some financial issues. I don't know how he's spending his money or what he's doing with it or anything like that, but it could be a financial situation with him. All right. So he's really being conservative with it, with his funds. Not overly spending, not underspending. He's just being careful with it. So it's been a little frugal. Okay. Yeah, being very conservative with it. Just one moment, please. So right now, the next card, which represents his environment, is the Ace of Swords. So through his struggles and trials and tribulations, he's hurdling, he's triumphing over his situation. He will make it through. So right now, it's like a bit of doubt about him. It's a bit of worry about him. It's a bit of not being sure about him. But he will soar through. He will make it through. Okay? He will fight through this, whatever this is for him. You know? So, yeah. So whatever this struggle that he's going through right now with this major change, um, he will glide through. He will do well. All right. And I get this right now, what he's going through is the right timing for him to make this change. It's also the beginning of a new success for him, a new venture. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's what I get for him. Now, in his hopes and fears, this representing more of his hopes, I do get the Magician. So with the Magician card, it tells me that he's waving the wand for his success. He's controlling all the elements. All right. He's willing in, or meditating, or somehow bringing in his success. It's like he willed in this change. He willed it in. He brought this in. All right. It's something that he wanted. All right. It's something that he wanted to do. So it's like he controls all the elements because he is the Magician. All right. And he brought this in. That's what I'm getting strong. He brought this in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, he did. He brought this in for yeah, he has strongly wrote this in for him. As above, so below. He wanted success. He wanted change. He wanted to move on from where he was and do something else. Yeah. He wanted a dramatic change that would work for his benefit, that would work to his benefit. He made sure all the elements were aligned to work in his favor. To work in his favor. His goal is to make it a very strong collection that will sell and do well and bring in more cash flow. I get they're paying him well. So he has to really, really, really knock out a really beautiful collection. He has to really do well. Yeah. Yeah. So I get very strong connection with spirit. I get very strong connecting with his ancestors, spirit guides, whoever it may be, to make this a really beautiful, sellable collection. All right. And at the same time, he willed this situation in that he's in right now. Because right now, everyone is like, how will he do it at Gucci? Because his design aesthetic is so different. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, you know, he knows what he can do. You know, I think he's like a chameleon. He can make changes. He can modify his creativity a bit. You know, it don't all have to be about him. Because he knows Gucci's a whole nother beast, a whole nother brand. So, yeah, that's what I get there. And his major outcome right now is the King of Cups. He will reign supreme. You know, this card represents a very gentle, caring, empathic, compassionate man. And see how he's connected with the water? The water brings in very soothing energies, very calm energy. It puts a person in a meditative, relaxing, tranquil mindset. And it's a good way to connect with spirit. It really is. So he's going to reign supreme. He will do well with his first collection. It's going to do very well. He will sit proudly on what he came up with. All right. So yeah, I get the people at Gucci is going to work well with him. He's going to get along with everyone. Yeah, this is a big gamble for him. Yeah, but I get him leaping towards success. He would do well. He would do very well. So he will reign supreme. So there you have it, y'all. Demna's going to do well with this collection. He would be very successful. Although this is a very, I wouldn't say a traumatic change, but a drastic change from what he's used to doing. But time will only tell, because you only have a few months to prepare a collection, and I think it shows in July. So, yeah. I get... Yeah. He's going to do very well. All right. If you guys made it to this far in the video, thank you. And also just remind you guys, I do have an Etsy shop. Please check it out. Sylvester's Fashion Art. And information, the link will actually be below. And for those that would like to donate to the channel, that information will be below as well. Thank you. I'll be back soon with another video.